Hello and welcome, Reds, to Anfield Index, another episode of Matchday Live. Match week 4, Liverpool looking to make it 12 points out of a possible 12 in the Premier League and get back to where we were last season. Anyway, Reds, if you are new to Anfield Index, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. We've got the post-match Raw this evening, and of course, we've got the Gags Tandon show following the full-time whistle. That will be live at 4 PM this afternoon, UK time. Reds, let us know your thoughts on the starting 11, your predictions for the game as well. And do apologise for the little bit of the green screen, like going in and out. It's these little words with Liverpool's marketing team, especially if you're doing content creation, this colour and all that, it doesn't quite go with the green screen, but we're going to have to get a blue screen anyway, so that'll be getting sorted anyway. But Reds, hope you all had a very good weekend. Of course, watching the footy or whatnot, but the big one is today. Another opportunity for Arne Slot's side to just get 3 points on the board, and we've started very well. I know we've not had the performances that we've all craved and wanted really, but at the end of the day, come what the end of May, it's just the points that matter most importantly. Of course, the performances will pick up, but that will eventually come when you've got when the Champions League game on Wednesday night as well, more rhythm within the squad as well. That will massively benefit the whole team. And obviously Alexander Isak, as you can see on the video printer on the bottom there as well, not in the starting 11, not in the squad as well, which is, for me, the correct decision. I know we were all wanting to see him in a Liverpool shirt as quickly as we possibly can, but we just got to be very careful with him. You spend all that money, similar with Frimpong as well, you spend all this money on plays, you want them up to the peak maximum. There's 38 games in a season, there's Champions League, and if we want to go all the way this season, there's plenty of games to come. And Alex and the other lads as well, Frimpong on the bench today, so don't rush them back as well. And considering Isak's injuries over the last couple of seasons as well, I'm made up that we're taking our time really with him. Unlucky to the 700,000 people that have got FPL this week that have all transferred him in. What he is doing, but that certainly wasn't me anyway. But in terms of starting 11 for Liverpool anyway, Alisson Becker in goal. Dominic Szoboszlai is picking up that right hand spot of the defence again. Conor Bradley and Frimpong are on the bench, but again, those two lads have just come recently back from injury, even though Conor Bradley did play back-to-back games, international games as well. Bit of a lower level to the Premier League, if I'm being honest. Premier League is so ferocious, so much about it as well, really, that for me it's completely different ball game really. So the back line, Kanate, Van Dijk, Kerkez, same as the Arsenal game. McAllister, Gravenberch in the 2-6 pivots as well. So Maka come back from injury again, similar with Isaac. Maka is one of those players that, as we all know, since we've watched him in the Premier League and at Brighton as well, he's a player that needs to play a lot of games to get back up to full speed as well. And it's gonna give him his legs the world of good, really. Maka obviously travelling away on the South American for his national side as well. He's got one of the most longest journeys in the squad as well. So all that travelling, all the minutes that he will be playing this season. So I think even if Maka and Reds don't go overboard really, if Maka's not on it today, he's just coming back from injuries as well. So Maka will be back up to full speed. Hopefully today, gets a goal or assist or whatever, and chips in, and he certainly will contribute hopefully as well. But yeah, it's going to be one of them with McAllister. I think we won't see the best of him. Hopefully we'll see it today, but if not, it'll be similar with Isaac, and that you want to bring them back up to match fitness. And the forward line is the forward line that we did have against Arsenal as well. So Salah off the right, who else? Viet in the number 10 position, Gakpo off the left, and Hugo Ekitike as well leading the line. So Reds, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do drop a like on the video as well. Massively does help out. As I said, you got the post-match Raw with Trev and Dave and the lads taking you through all their expert analysis as well on the game. And obviously you got the Gags Tandon show following the full-time whistle here at Turf Moor. So Reds, I'm looking forward to it. As long as we can get the 3 points and yeah, just get the game out of the way. And obviously you're looking at that Wednesday game as well. It's going to be a big one, certainly. Atletico Madrid, it's not going to be an easy game. Anytime you do play Atletico in the Champions League, in the knockouts, in the group stages, you always make it very fiery indeed as well. But yeah, gets to the Burnley starting 11 as well, chat. Chat, I was trying to mention the bench for Liverpool this evening, if anyone's wondering. So in terms of the bench for Liverpool, as I mentioned, Bradley and Frimpong are on the bench. So you got Mavrashvili on the bench as well, Joe Gomez, Trey Nioni, Federico Chiesa, and Rio Ngamua. Would be able to see if I actually put my glasses on. So yeah, Rio Ngamua as well, and Endo. So still players out. Isaac still out, as we know, as we just said. Curtis Jones and Stefan Bajcetic as well. Curtis has supposedly got a knock, but I'm not. Just obviously, you can very much fill me in anyway. Does anyone know the extent of that knock for Curtis? But hopefully it's just precautionary, really, as well. No, obviously Arne Slot did mention that in his press conference about Curtis anyway, but plenty more games on the horizon, and we just, at this stage in the season, 4 weeks in, match week 4, you don't want to be taking any risks really with players in terms of bringing them back into the squad as well. So in terms of the Burnley team, a couple of names that you will already know in terms of watching the Premier League as a neutral. Obviously, the former Newcastle goalkeeper Dubravka, obviously Kyle Walker, a person that we certainly do know a lot about anyway. Kyle Walker, Ekdal as well, and Estevie and Hitman as well. And then they play a 4-2-3-1. It's got it shaped up anyway, but it does fluidate really between a 4-4-2 as well. As I spoke to Joe on obviously the Burnley opposition preview show on Friday, he did possibly allude to a possible back five, but that isn't the case anyway, so it's good to see that. Fair play, Parker. He's going for it really. He's not going with 5 centre halves that a lot of teams will come up against Liverpool this season, look to try and frustrate us. They're going for it really, and fair play to them. Ukachuglu, obviously the Chelsea former Chelsea player as well. Cullen, obviously the captain for Burnley, and the forward line starting from right to left. Chukwuemeka, apologies on some of these pronunciations, chat anyway. Laurent, Anthony and Foster as well, leading the line, number 9. Foster, yeah, I'm the Paul Mason of Anfield Index when it comes to pronunciations. But if you're a regular viewer of obviously the watch-alongs, we have some good fun, don't we? So in terms of, so the main key players, really, the key threats really this afternoon, Liverpool, I personally feel we need to keep an eye on. Obviously Jadon Anthony, he played really well this season in terms of his impact. I mean, he's got 2 goals, 1 assist as well in the first opening 3 games. So, and then obviously Kyle Walker speaks for himself. Fair play to Kyle Walker. Chat, what are we saying on that? Like, I suppose he only went there. He's getting on now, and especially when you are a player that highly leans on your pace as well. He was one of the quickest fullbacks in European football. Still is in certain moments as well, but age is creeping in for him, Carl. But he's still got the brain, but it's whether his feet can still catch up with him anyway in terms of those defensive duels, tracking back, and his defensive understanding as well. But and then Martin Dubravka didn't get quite many opportunities at Newcastle United, obviously with Nick Pope, and then certainly there was big reports over the last 12 months of Trafford potentially going to Newcastle, but that wasn't the case as well. But he's a solid goalkeeper. But it's all about the Reds, really, this afternoon. In terms of Arsenal picking up 3 points against Forest yesterday, which was expected at home against Forest anyway. Bournemouth, a big 2-1 win. And surprisingly, I know everyone was the rival fans when they have analysed Liverpool, massively overanalysed Liverpool over the last 3 weeks to go, Liverpool don't look too good, but let's not kid ourselves. We played Bournemouth, Arsenal as well. Both teams have got 9 points, so it's been and Newcastle as well. Obviously, they got a 1-0 win at home, courtesy of the new lads. The new German lad scoring for them as well. It's really sound. It's especially me going into this season when I've analysed some of the games last year as well, especially going into this year also, is I'm not going to go too over the top in terms of my analysis. I try my best not to, of course. If we do drop points, I'll be disappointed as well, but the season is very long. Let's be honest. There's going to be bumps along the road, and I think the one thing that Arne Slot has very much demonstrated in his time in the dugout at Liverpool, he's an extremely calm head coach. He's not a person that will panic in certain situations. He's learned so much from last season, hence the big transfer window in which we've just had recently in terms of bringing Isaac in, Florian Wirtz, Frimpong, the list's absolutely endless, the other lads that have come in as well. And I think still there will be business to do in the next one, not much business, but in the next couple of windows. I think Arne and Liverpool and the hierarchy will be wanting to bring in maybe an Adam Morton or obviously a Mark Gahey as well, just to very much pack out the squad with real quality. That's not me saying certain players in this squad are good enough. It's just where we want to be. I think that, I know everyone keeps on going on about it, and me this season as well, when I keep on mentioning the Paris Saint-Germain game. That squad depth, it was just a massive telling point really, where you had PSG bringing on Zaire in the second leg as well. Just they showcased their squad depth, and they massively benefited. It was a shootout really. It come down to a shootout. Liverpool, I think the winner of that game would have won. And obviously we found out the winner of that game did win the Champions League anyway, but I think it was just a shootout to the final really. But congratulations to Paris Saint-Germain. But I think that game for me just demonstrated really exactly where Liverpool were at this last season. Of course we won the league, it was tremendous, but I think in terms of the longevity of this side, in terms of the next stages of development and the evolution of an Arne Slot side, we're bringing in the calibre of Hugo Ekitike, and obviously one of the biggest data signing striker in European football in terms of his age category. He ticks all the boxes, the right boxes. He smashes through a lot of the XG. Like if any side in European football, and certainly Liverpool, were like, oh, we'd like to get Isaac. Certainly, I think Isaac was our top striker, but I think having the ability to rotate between those two lads this season in Champions League football as well. I know a lot of rival fans are going, you spend so much money on both strikers, but for all of us, every top side, you do need more than just one top forward. And Liverpool found that out in the 70s and 80s, and even the dominating periods over the last 10 years as well. It was very rare, obviously, with Salah, Firmino and Sadio Mane. They were very, very rare like that. Any of those three lads were injured. But, yeah, just a sheer workforce of those three anyway. But Liverpool with Cody Gakpo as well. I think, we will be bringing in certain other players in the coming seasons. But, yeah, you got young Rio Ingemua. Obviously, he's made a big impact already, getting that goal at St James's a couple of weeks ago. And obviously, you got Federico Chiesa getting that goal, the winner, which obviously, we won that game 4-2. But obviously, it was at the time Freddie's winner. So it's all about having a big competitive squad and going into next season and beyond, and just this season as well. And I think it was massive, of course. Liverpool's vice captain is Andy Robbo. I know obviously the reports over the last couple of months were circulating, but I had no qualms really. I think it didn't really need reporting, because I think anyone that has watched and analysed this Liverpool side knew Andy Robbo was a crucial figure in this dressing room. He's been a crucial player in this Liverpool side over the last 10-year period as well. Possibly will leave come at the end of his contract, but what you're going to get from Andy over the next 12 months is proper football and proper leadership as well. And when the day does come for him, and say Salah and Van Dijk, when they eventually do leave Liverpool, we just got to be there and ready to replace it with adequate quality. And certainly Liverpool have done that in terms of the left back department, in terms of Milos Kerkez facilitating down that left hand side. He's a bit more of a younger Andy Robbo anyway as well, but yeah, I think we're very blessed to have a lot of these players in our Liverpool side as well. If some of them do move on, we wish them very well indeed. But they're here now. We get behind the lads, every single one of them, and yeah, hopefully we can win the league again this season. I'm very confident about this, chat. I know I mentioned it at the back of last season, I said we'd go back to back. I know we're 4 weeks in anyway, but just when we've all analysed, and yeah, we're watching something very special here with these Liverpool players. It's not being big-headed, it's just we've all watched thousands of hours of football, and this is a very special group of individuals, and certainly we've got a very special man in the dugout, and the people behind him, and the data department, and every department within Liverpool Football Club is second to none, really, and we don't take it for granted. I know I certainly don't anyway, because we've come a very, very long way over the last 10 years as well, in terms of getting the club back up to where we deserve to be as well. But that is all being set by the managers, Jurgen, Arne Slot coming in now, taking over the reins, and certainly, most importantly, like at any football club, it's all about the players having the right characteristics within the dressing room, and the right leaderships as well. Just mentioned one fella there that's been instrumental and will be continuing to be instrumental, is Andy Robbo as well. He's on the bench today, but there will be moments this season where he's called upon, and we will need Andy as well. Maybe 1 second here, chat. I do apologise. Don't mind bloody comments. 1 second here, chat. Just trying to get that up. Sick. Here we go, chat. Do apologise. Big up there, Graham. How are we, bud? Yeah, the shirt looks blue. It's green, mate, but it's the buzzy green screen, and I need to get a bigger light, really, to light the backdrop anyway. But do apologise, yes, obviously with the green screen technology, not quite Sky Sports. We haven't got those facilities anyway, but we try our very best. But yeah, give me 1 second. Just because I quickly show you, because if I lighten that or take the settings off, you can see a bit of the green screen. Not quite Harry Potter anyway, but there we go. I think that's kind of done it, but yeah, the magic of television. But big up there, Graham. Yeah, don't worry, chat. It isn't blue, it's green, but it's just a bloody weird. When you use green screen, I will be getting a blue screen, sadly, chat. I'll get something blue in my room. So we're getting a blue screen, so you'll be able to see the kit properly as well. But big up there, Mateus, Liverpool's. Nice one there, bud. Much appreciated. Putting obviously a start on 11, and of course the bench for the Reds, and obviously you mentioned Burnley as well. Much appreciated there, Mateus. And a bit surprising that Isaac, as Mateus said there, 1 second there, chat. Just quickly minimise that. Matthias is saying, a bit surprising that Isaac wasn't mentioned on the bench after playing 15 minutes for the Swedish national side as well. Obviously, Matthias, or Reds, if he did miss the VT before, we did come on air. Arne was on Sky anyway, speaking to Jamie Carragher and the lady, I've got her name anyway, but she's absolutely top class anyway. The presenter, Juliet Verrington, I think her name is, but one of the best in the business. But they were just mentioning to Arne, they posed a question about why is Isaac not in the starting 11, and Arne just alluded to the fact that they want him to be ready for the Atletico Madrid game. By the sounds of it, when I've analysed that, I think he should be on the bench for the Atletico Madrid game. And as we said at the top of the show, we don't want to be rushing players into the starting 11 just for the sake of bringing them in. Let the rival fans go. Rival fans, especially on social media, this is some outlandish takes. And we have some of them on the watch-alongs as well. Especially when it comes to VAR decisions and all that good stuff anyway. But yeah, it's don't be worrying, Reds. If you're wondering where Isaac is, Arne, the gaffer, did say hopefully we'll be ready to play some part in the Atletico Madrid game. So I think we will anticipate him to see him on the bench against Atletico anyway. But we've got a very good forward as well, Reds, in Hugo Ekitike. And yeah, so And he's fully firing this season. Hugo's played so well this year as well, chat, hasn't he? His goal at Wembley, his goals already in the Premier League. He's had a big impact, and he will continue to have a big impact on the side as well. Chats, what's your thoughts on of course, Dominic Szoboszlai playing right back again? Obviously, I made a very rare appearance on the Red Room this week with Grizz and the lads on there, and it was a big debate on the Red Room, and certainly amongst the Liverpool fans over the last couple of weeks as well, that obviously the right back position, of course, Conor Bradley and Frimpong coming back recently from a hamstring injury. It's the demands of the Premier League. His injury record was sound in the Bundesliga, but when you come to the Premier League, it's a lot more physically demanding compared to the other leagues in European football, as we know. So, yeah, in terms of that, it's at the minute, I think Dom, for this season, we will very much see him facilitate a lot more further up the pitch. But at this moment in time, the two right backs that we do have down that right hand side aren't up to full speed. I think once one of them is up to full speed, I think we will see Connor or Jeremy into the starting 11 as well. But Dominic Szoboszlai, he's that good. He can play absolutely everywhere, apart from in goal anyway. But yeah, he's a top player, a top professional, and he's not going to sit there and moan. He's going to put in a stellar performance, and hopefully he will score another free kick like he did against the Arsenal last week as well. That was special, Reds, wasn't it? But possibly up there for one of the goals of the season already, and we're only in match week 4, so fingers crossed. But big up there, Mr. C. Hello, mate. How are we, bud? I know we're all well. Big up there, Graham, as well. It's a top song anyway. I like it as well, really do. I know a lot of Liverpool fans out there as well do enjoy that song. Yeah, big up there, Go Ratio. Big up there, mate. Yeah, then have a word with Liverpool's marketing department. It's not good for anyone that does a bit of social media and all that, but yeah, it's if anyone's wondering, get a blue screen. That will eradicate the green screen issues. I will hopefully have that by Wednesday night. I'll get that sorted anyway, chat, so I do apologise. Hopefully get that sorted by Wednesday, so I won't be disappearing into the foreground. You'll be like, where's he gone? So yeah, there we go. I tell you what, chat. No wonder we could afford Isaac and all of our other lads that we've signed this season. Liverpool had they knew that they were releasing the third kit range. I tell you, chat, if you've not seen it in person, go and see it. Cost a couple of pretty pennies anyway, but yeah, everyone's going to be skinned by the end of the season anyway. But yeah, some very special designs by Adidas. And don't worry, chat, I think we might have to spend a couple more £100 million on some players if we sell all our stock. But yeah, obviously if you watch tonight or match the day over, listen to the commentary, watch it back on the highlights tonight. Just, yeah, the walkout kit, it's so good. Adidas top tier, aren't they? So good. And even the Alisson goalkeeper kit, yeah, I'm not quite getting shin pads, the socks and the full kit and all that. But yeah, nah. I'll tell you, the goalkeeper kit's so nice as well. So if anyone's not seeing, it's like just all black with obviously just white stripes as well. It's top tier, man. And especially when you got Alisson and Becker in goal, just makes them look even better as well in terms of just, yeah, absolute legend. Yeah, there, Matthias. I love the new green kit. I can't remember having 3 kits looking this nice, so I'm glad to be back. Yeah, tell you what, they've done really well. They've started their life back at Liverpool. Obviously, I think everyone goes back to the 70s and 80s, Liverpool's great Adidas kits. And let's hope, obviously, I think it's so very special, like, especially when you are a big football club like Liverpool, very synonymous, certain kits with some legendary footballers. You're watching Kenny, you're watching Rushy, you're watching Salah now, we're watching Van Dijk and Ali in these very famous kits. But yeah, chat, look after them, because maybe in 10, 20, 30 odd years, if anyone's not a regular in terms of having a little look at some Liverpool kits that you want to buy in, but the class. People have got into the so people have always collected kits, but now it's become a lot more popular, and the prices of classic Liverpool kits have absolutely shot through the roof anyway. But Reds, we are 2 minutes away from kickoff. And Reds, let's hope Liverpool can get all 3 points this afternoon. Hero, it is good to be back, mate. Sod the international football. No one likes that anyway. And very thankfully, Liverpool come away from the international break with no injuries, which is a big positive anyway. Or any big injuries. Yeah. It's just easier, bud, isn't it? Yeah. Come. Yeah, there we go. Easier, mate. No faffing about. Get it cut. Buzz cut. Big up there, Ozan. How are we, mate? I'll quickly go through the start 11s for anyone tuning in or listening, coming in from work or whatnot. Or if you are working or whatever you're doing, make sure you do tune in. And I'll try my very best to cover every single angle, every single kick of the game at Turf Moor this afternoon. But yeah, nice one there, Ozan, lad. How are we? Yeah, looks very nice, bud, doesn't it? But Reds, if you haven't already done so, do drop a like on the video as well. Of course, if you are new to Anfield Index, first time tuning into the Matchday Live, I do apologise, chat. That will be getting changed by Wednesday. Do apologise. We've got a new logo for this new season as well, so do apologise, chat. That's the old one. That's my bad. Pick up Jack. How are we, K-Mac? How are we, buds? Reds, as we're saying, if you are new to the watch-longs, if you are watching and you want to sync it up with obviously the match when you're watching as well, just when we get to the kickoff, even if you need to pause this stream, just pause it on that timer and then just sync it up with obviously the football that you're watching this afternoon as well. But we've got the Gag Standing Show following the full-time whistle at 4 o'clock. But Eds, tell you, that is something. That is going to go down. This kit, chat, and I do apologise, it is a lot more. I am disappearing into the background there, aren't I? I got a second there. So I'm busy short. No. There we go. That'd have to do. But yeah, as Messiah said there, Burnley, they did have a very good campaign, mate. Yeah, top. Been good. Scott Parker, of course, very different when you come into the Premier League. They had a phenomenal defensive record, as I spoke to Joe from Turfcast on Friday as well. Obviously, just going through. But chat, players on the halfway line. Alexis will be taking the kickoff with Floody and Vitz. But Liverpool, let's hope we can get a nice early goal this afternoon. And we are underway here at Turf Moor. Come on, Reds! Liverpool shooting from right to left. Liverpool's bench this afternoon: Mamadashvili, Andy Robbo, Connor Bradley, Gomez, Endo, Frimpong, Nioni, Chiesa and Rio Engamua. Liverpool's starting 11 is as followed: Alisson Becker, Dominic Szoboszlai playing right back, Kanate, Virgil van Dijk, Kerkez, the 2-6 pivots of Gravenberch and Alexis, and the forward four that did feature against Arsenal from right to left: Salah, Wirtz, Gakpo and Hugo Ekitike. But yeah, this kit's an absolute all-timer, chat. All-timer kit. But let's hope we can make it an all-timer kit with the business and the trophies that we will hopefully win this season. A lot of work to do. Gakpo off the left. As Bit of an overhit ball there down that left-hand channel by Alexis McAllister. But certainly the opening minute and a half, Liverpool dominating. Looking very aggressive in the early stages. Trying to get that ball very forward quite quick. Will be interesting, chat, how very much Burnley do apply themselves. Obviously, they went with a back four. Hopefully, they try and play football against Liverpool, because that will hopefully open up a lot more space and will allow Liverpool to really hopefully punish them in behind. The last one he said, "Oh, I'm a Liverpudlian, come from Spain Cup. I like to." Glory, we will go. But down his right hand side here, Dom's playing a bit more. He's tucked in quite a fair bit there, Dom. I scored one. I scored two. Liverpool just biding our time here. Gravenberch down the left, transitioning that ball really well. Gakpo. Deviates. And chat, don't be worrying about Viets. Some of the stuff I've seen this week from rival fans is an absolute joke, by the way. They're on the break here, Burnley. Got to be switched on. Trying to fly Alisson Becker quickly off his line there. But fair play, as we said. First opening minutes, I think we're all wondering how Burnley would be wanting to approach this game. But judging from that nearly breakaway there, they're putting players forward. So fair play to them. Gakpo, ball to the far stick. Cleared. Gravenberch needs to be winning that. Fell to Konate. Alexis on the edge of the box. I'd like to see Salah a bit more narrower here, really. Viets. Keep on moving that, shifting that ball from left to right here, Eds. Gakpo just outside the edge of the penalty box. And he's hit that into the stand anyway, but it's going to be interesting, Reds, especially down that right-hand side. It started quite wide there, really, on that occasion. Yeah, Dominic Szoboszlai coming in, an underlapping run there, really. But it's going to be interesting, chat, as I said before, with Florian Wirtz getting writ off already by rival fans. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. He's come to a new league. I'm pretty sure he's found out very quickly that the physical demands of the Premier League. Liverpool playing out with the back here, really. There's an opportunity to get the ball in behind Burnley here, which is quite promising. 5 minutes in there, really. And just on that pass of the play there, Eds, when Burnley did press, there was so much space for Liverpool to hit in behind. Just needed to shift that ball a lot more quicker anyway. A bit of a poor ball there to Salah. But the press nearly needs to be spot on here. Forward ball. How are we, Tev? Sorry, mate. I'll get to your comment in a sec. Liverpool just on the attack. Oh, Hugo, lad. How are we, mate? Today, Hugo's playing right back here. How are we, bud? Hope you're having a good weekend, mate. And all of yous, nice one for tuning in, Reds. Liverpool down the right-hand side. And Reds, if you are new to Anfield Index and you want to become an Anfield Index Pro member, of course, just got a little bit of a taster really on the YouTube, but there's so much great work that goes on in terms of so many more shows. Obviously, the YouTube side's just a little taster really of some previews as well as some shows. But if you want to become an Anfield Index Pro member, £6.99 a month. That's if you want to pay monthly. You can cancel that at any time. And obviously, if you want to pay for a yearly subscription, that is £59.99. That comes in a £4.99. Oh, over the bar. Fair play, Burnley. Jadon Anthony there. But yeah, £4.99 a month. But comes in at £59. Just as little as a coffee, Reds. But I tell you what, so much content galore, really, as well. Head over to AnfieldIndex.com to find out even more as well. Obviously, 600 plus free articles a month, over 75 free podcasts a month. But yeah, Reds, so much great content. Get involved. Obviously, YouTube side, just a little bit of a taster, really. But if you want to listen to all the audio podcasts, head over to all your podcasting platforms that you do love to listen to as well. But if you want to listen to all the podcasts, head over to AnfieldIndex.com as well. But much appreciated. As Ozan. Though. It's a great question there, mate. Right backs in the Prem. Kyle Walker's a lot older in terms of now. I'll pose that to you, chat. Great question by Ozan. I'll come back to that anyway, mate. Liverpool got a corner there. But just on that opportunity there, chat, it was a great break by Burnley. But fair play to them, throwing players forward. V8. Ibu. Kirkers over the bar. Couldn't quite get the right trajectory, really, on that header from Ibu Konate. It was a lovely ball floated in. Ibu just gets a slight glance on that header, or takes the ricochet off on the Burnley defenders anyway. And Kirkes, how's my man got his leg up that high, lad? Ah, that was any of us with pull our hamstring, mate. Pull me hamstring going up the stairs anyway, chat. Anthony trying to run in behind here. Bro, I wouldn't put it past Dom to being the best right back in the league, Ozan, because he's just so good at doing everything, really. He's got the physicality, he's got the engine. My man's got like 5 lungs. He's so good, man. He's got the passing range. But I think we will be seeing him more higher up the pitch this season. Ball in. Hang on. Ekatike's gone down there, Reds. I'm hoping he's okay there. That's a foul there. Thank you very much. A foul on Ibu Konate. But this is surely got to be getting checked. Hugo Ekatike goes down, but I don't think there was much contact in there. I think he just tangled anyway. But let's have a little look on this replay. Gakpo ball into the box. Oh, I'll tell you what, no. It's intelligent defending. He's got to learn that, Ekatike, and he will. It was a good old soldier badge from the Burnley centre half anyway. Ball in. Salah ball in, cleared. It's done the job anyway. Where are we? How are we, Trev? Yeah, apologies here, Chas. Yeah, back 4, but it sometimes in defensive transitions goes to a back 5, doesn't it, mate? Ball in, John. What a ball in. It's going to be another corner for Liverpool, but a tremendous ball into the penalty area there by Dominic Szoboszlai. Just wrapped his foot round that and just killed it into the far stick. And sadly for Liverpool, there was no player there on the far stick. Promising signs. But yeah, big up there, Trev. As I heard Trev say, Mr. C. Yeah. Ball in. Oh, tell you what an opportunity that was by Ibu. Underneath the crossbar. Ball in. Oh. Right under the crossbar. And I tell you what, Ibu, it's good 5 yards over the bar, but he's just a bit too ahead of the play, really. If he's just a couple of steps further back there, just would have had that would have elevated himself to be able to get onto that ball. But tell you what, the early stages on the corners, Liverpool have done very well so far. Just need to really capitalise on one of these corners, or the ball whipped in from the wide areas. As the time flies, it was right. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Sears, did you win? Did you win this weekend? There's been some mad games as well, Reds. Obviously, it was a bit boring in the Premier League this week, wasn't it? Obviously, got the Manchester derby anyway later, but obviously, hopefully that's a draw. None of them really win. But a very low scoring weekend this week in the Premier League. But there was a just cracking game in the Serie A that I did watch. Inter versus Juve. Awful goalkeeping, awful defending anyway, but not too bad a game to watch as a neutral. Yeah, do you like the green kit, Trev? Yeah, it's nice. It is green, chat, but because the green screen, do apologise. Just a bit... Colour's just a bit gone on it, really, on the kit. Sheffield United. Bloody hell. I suppose Sheffield United just appointed Chris Wilder, hadn't they? Which is a bit mad. Well done, Kirkers. It's going to be a corner there. So, they're going back. So, fair play. Big win for your lot. But yeah. Anyone can beat Sheffield at the minute. Sheffield United. Right, it's going to be another corner. Can Liverpool, as we just said then. Ebu had a very promising opportunity. Come on, Viet. Oh no, it's Gakpo on this one. Oh. Dubravka's cleared it. Ball back in the mixer. Dubravka's punched it. Why has he punched that? But we go with it. Viet's not what are you doing? It's going to be a goal kick. But a bit more variation on the cross here from, I think it was Gakpo that whipped it in. Maka with a long looping ball to the far stick, but for some reason, the classic saying, goalkeepers are absolutely mad. But why? Bravka could have put his team in a world of bother there with that punch. Luckily enough, Burnley, Viets blasted that cross into the air stand. I think Liverpool just need to be a bit more pushed up, higher up the pitch if we possibly can anyway. Cullen on the breakaway. Strong challenge there. Oh, that's got to be a red card, that. He's nearly broke Maka's ankle. Ukachugru, lad. That is horrendous challenge. That's got to be a red card. He just snapped his ankle. Maka's down here and hopefully he's okay. Checked and cleared. Are you mad? Why was it checked that quick? Why on earth was it checked that quick? Show us another angle. There we go. Oh, that's a horrendous challenge. He wins the ball, but it's so lack of control. He goes over the ball and snaps his ankle. I think Maka's going to be off here, injured, chat. That was a horrendous challenge. How that is not a red card is beyond me. Macca's going to be absolutely done here. Wouldn't surprise me if he's nearly broke his ankle. How is that? Yes, the Burnley player wins the ball, but he's gone over the ball with no control at all. And we've seen that already in the Premier League. Doesn't matter even if you win the ball. But even Arne's saying to fourth official there. This could be very concerning for Alexis McAllister there, chat. If he's escaped any serious injury here. Just he snapped his ankle, mate. If Mac has evaded any serious injury, he's a very lucky boy. Absolute joke. I don't understand what these VAR control room. Is he okay? He's on his feet. It's if he can put his weight on his ankle. We know he takes an absolute volley in every single week. Macca, because that's the type of player he is. He's walking okay at the minute, but why are Burnley fans fuming, mate? Yeah, I was going to say, why is Macca not being... I can understand why they're booing now. For some reason, Macca wasn't... Because obviously with the injury protocol, you've got to wait, like, is it 30 seconds or whatnot? Oh, here we go. Premier League's corrupt. Nah, it's just that he's just an awful football team, mate. I tell you what, he's a very lucky boy, Macca. That could have been very seriously. That could have been a couple of months challenge injury, that. Bradley's warming up anyway, but... Oh, come on, lads. Switch on here. Jade Anthony. Well done, Ebu. Yeah, even if it's just an ankle sprain, probably will be a lot of bruising on his ankle with that challenge. Oh, Zan. Certainly. Jade Anthony. It's going to be a goal kick. So 20 minutes in here, Reds. Not being the fast start that we wanted, really. Liverpool's best opportunities have very much come from set plays, really, in terms of the corners. Haven't really created anything clear cut as of yet in terms of build-up play. I think as soon as we get one goal, I think they'll start all flying in anyway. Just about Burnley's wanting to stay defensively low block. Every man behind the ball. But yeah, we are playing against a back five here, chat. It did start off with a back four, but it transitioned into a back five. Oh, Hugo just couldn't quite bring that ball down. Unlucky there, lads. Yeah. Obviously, Scott Parker. A Premier League heritage player, you'd say. Obviously, Scott Parker had a big report with Fulham as well, obviously. But he's been given an opportunity, and it looks good, that. Not every single player that retires becomes a very good football manager. Sometimes just doesn't quite work out, but I think he's a good coach. Certainly, Scott Parker. Gravenberg, lovely drop of the shoulder there. Wait! Block shot there. First real opportunity we've seen one of the midfielders. Oh, lovely play. Gravenberg, back heel. Whoa! That's, oh yeah. Cakeheads, lad. Why are you diving, lad? Why are you diving? Nah. Even I can't back that. Nah, Cakeheads, what are you doing, lads? It's another stupid yellow card as well. Get the ball in the box, Cakeheads. Cross the ball. Chat, he's broke into the box. Gravenberch's done so well. And then he hits the deck. Why? Now he's got to play the whole match on a yellow card. But Liverpool's really, I think that could be very much the key. The deep line midfielders, Maka and Grab, really breaking the lines, creating that extra man. In terms of creating that overload, really. Creating a run that's very much not picked up from one of the midfielders. But Gravenberch on that transition a couple of moments ago, just creating that extra man, pirouetting, doing a classic Gravenberch turn. And then just... But yeah, big up there, Kevin. One too bad little back heel there, mate. Awful dive, Reds. Like, and anyone. Doesn't matter if it's a Liverpool player, Burnley player or whatnot. You do not want to be seen diving. I just can't believe he just bloody didn't cross the ball, Kirkers. What are you doing, lads? No. And now, chat, I swear, if he gets sent off today... I'm hoping he doesn't, but Kirkers, that's a silly first yellow card. Yeah. As Messiah said there, not the Liverpool way. 100%, mate. Good to see a couple of Premier League fans in there. Big up there, Kevin. Nice one for tuning in, bud. As I said. Oh, Gravenberch's been caught there. He's recovered that really well. Looked like for initially... Gakpo down the left. Good block there. Liverpool got to be switched on here. Breakaway. Well done, Ebu. That's better, man. Come on, Reds. Quicker. So played midway through. Or just over the midway points in the first half. Liverpool, the last couple of minutes, really starting to get going. But certainly, there's that risk on the counter-attack. Liverpool have got to be very much switched on. Can't be very much allowing those opportunities. But Ebu, so far, so good from the Frenchman. Salah. It's going to be a corner. I thought that was a corner. Well, maybe not. Good defending. Yeah. Oh, what are you chatting there? Saying about them lot down the motorway anyway. Yeah, physical league, especially the championship. We all know, mate, don't we, Trev? And especially when we've signed, obviously, Andy Dobbo from Hull. Obviously, did get relegated that season, but even Gini Wijnaldum. I think it's a very good training ground, really, the championship. I think in terms of building the physicality, in terms of bringing that consistency as well. If you are a championship player, it's an extremely difficult jump from championship to, like, obviously Premier League or a top European league, but it's a very good starting point if you are a young player or a player that has not had that opportunity. But if you do make that jump, it's got to be a foul there, yeah. Ebu was dwelling on the ball there. He was tackled by Ukachukwu. Yeah. No, that was a foul. What are you chatting? Ebu was in the right there. He was done well. Yeah. Yeah. But we've already seen that as well, though, Ozan. We've seen that. What game was it? Was it the Arsenal game where we had to bring him off because he just kept on diving in? He's a young player, Kirkes, but he needs to get that out of his game as quickly as he possibly can. We get that's his style of play. He's very energetic. He likes to go forward and back and wants to give it 110%. But there's some games, but that will come with maturity in terms of his game. Ball in. Kirkes ball all the way over to the far right to Dominic Szoboszlai. Take your time there, Wirtz. I tell you what, they're doing a job on Wirtz here. Foster, that's what you need. If Burnley want to survive in this Premier League this season, or any of the new lads, you need your strikers, you need your wingers, you need everyone tucking in and defending from the front, really. Many teams have come into the Premier League over the last couple of seasons and just not really, as a collective, defended as a unit. Well, that's certainly one of the big characteristics that a player, that's certainly a characteristic that Scott Parker didn't shy away from. His work rate as a player, and certainly as a manager, that's one of the biggest fundamentals he'll be wanting from his players. But yeah, it's going to be a throw-in to Burnley down this left-hand side, midway through into Liverpool territory. Oh, I was going to say, I thought it was our throw-in. Cameraman's had an absolute nightmare there. He's absolutely done me. Liverpool in the breakaway, yeah. Come on, Kirkes. He's getting severely booed, which you can understand, with his horrendous dive. Kirkes. Wirtz. Maka. Oh, he needs to be on his toes there, Wirtz, if he can. Kyle Walker's done well there. Long searching ball. All the way back to Ali. Dom, don't be taking any chances. Oh, I'll tell you what though, Kev. Kev, you start as well, mate. You have started as well. As you said, it's what they do, or any... the new promoted sides. I think, as we seen last year, certainly Liverpool, I think we all remember that game last year, off the back of the international break, the first one, the Forest game where Nuno and the lads parked 2 double-deckers at Anfield. They got the win, but it was it was a horrendous watch. But they done the job and they got all 3 points. Well, fair play to them. Come on, Hugo. But they're sitting behind the ball and they're doing exactly that now, and they're doing a crucial breakaway. Kirkes, there's a 2-on-2 here for Burnley. Foster against Van Dijk. A foul again. I thought that was just going to be a goal kick anyway. But a very good break from Burnley there. Just ran out of steam at the end of it, really, Foster. Welcome to the Premier League, defending against Van Dijk. Oh, come on, Wirtz. Come on, lads. Just needs a goal or an assist or something just to give him a bit of confidence. Gakpo down the left channel to the byline. Clipped in, away by Dubravka. Gravenberch. Szoboszlai over the bar. It's going to be a corner. So 30 minutes gone in this game. And Liverpool extremely getting frustrated by Burnley's game plan so far. If you haven't already done so, Reds, do drop a like on the video. Massively helps out. So what's a very good spot by the liner or the assistant or whoever, really. Liverpool got a corner here. Wirtz on the corner. So it'll be an outswinger. It's going to be a possible breakaway here now. It's a poor touch there. Szoboszlai to Wirtz. He's got to get used to this now. Well done, Wirtz. That's one of the biggest points in terms of his development at Liverpool Reds. Is the physicality. It's night and day really compared to like if you compare in both leagues in terms of physicality. So we'll take him a couple of weeks to get up to full speed. Ball in. What a ball in by Liverpool. It's cleared at the front post. Gravenberch just needs us to start moving this ball quicker, especially when you're coming up against a low block as well. Just far too passive, allowing Burnley to get back into position. Ekitike, get in the box, Hugo. About creating those little triangles, little pockets of space as well. Gakpo, ball in, cleared. Chauner, McAllister. On that challenge before as well, Reds look like Maka. Free kick against Salah. and the Burnley fans, the whole stadium's just erupted. And the stadium's just erupted again. Kirkes, don't be doing nothing, lad, Johnny Yellow. But sometimes you gotta smile as a football fan. The sarcasm, not unlike it in the Premier League. It was two quick free kicks of Burnley, and the Burnley fans have celebrated like they've got to go. Yeah. Yeah. Defensive low block, mate, but it's got to be done. As I said, they haven't got the multi-millions that a lot of top clubs have got, but if you ball into the far stick, I tell you what, was that Cullen, I think it was, for Burnley at the far stick there. He had to run on Van Dijk. I tell you what, he's a lucky boy there, Kirkes. Because Kirkes gets the wrong side and he's grabbing. Oh, lucky he let go of his shirt there, Kirkes. Yeah, it's awful, Matthias, innit? So a quick look at the statistics, but at the minute, as we are 34 minutes into the game. But yeah, 7 shots for Liverpool, 1 for Burnley, 0 shot on target for either side, really. So, really, horrendous, in all honesty. McAllister, edge the penalty box here. Gakpo, Kirkes on the overlap. It's going to be a goal kick. No, corner, sorry. But it seems Gakpo taking a corner kick here. So 10 minutes left to go in the first opening 45 minutes here, Reds. Ball in. Oh. Possible breakaway, yeah. Well, Liverpool got players back. It's a crucial 10 minutes for both sides here. For all the hard work Burnley have done defensively, they'll be made up with what they've done. And I've got no qualms, really, Reds. This is what we will come up against a lot of teams, really. Teams aren't going to open up against Liverpool this season, especially considering how well we done last year. It's always been the plan. And it looks like Andy Robbo's coming on here. And if I'm being honest, I'm not surprised. Kirkes, I think Arne's seen enough by Kirkes at the minute. No, he's not having the best of games here, Reds. Tell you what, he is struggling. Kirkers really struggling. Oh yeah, with Foster, Anthony as well. Hartman's had a very good start to the game. Burnley's left back. They're number 3, taking the corner here now. Really kept Salah quiet so far. Ball in. Cleared. Ball in. Salah down the left. Couldn't quite get the whip on that really. And but yeah, Kirker's coming off here. Shouldn't be diving really. That's what Andy's just saying. He's a young player anyway, he'll learn. But Andy Robbo coming on here. That's class by the manager. I know a lot of people, and I know Kirkers will be disappointed to come off. But that's the manager looking after Kirkers. He understands the environment, and I think he went like that as well, Arne. Saying just letting the environment get to him, but you're bringing in an experienced full-back and Andy Robbo. And even when we have got the opportunities today, Reds as well, to whip a ball in, Kirkers hasn't quite got that delivery into the box as well. I think he tried to whip his left boot round that, mate, if I'm being honest, but it's lacked a lot of the curve on that. Randy! I tell you what, he popped up into the box there, really, unmarked. And that's, tell you what, nutmegs there. Outside the boot there, Andy Robbo. I tell you what. He's literally only been on the pitch 30 seconds and he's done more than Kirkers has in 35 minutes. But Kirkers, he's a young lad, he's still learning. But it'll be a massive learning curve, really, in regards to his development. He'll have a bright future at Liverpool, but at the minute, he struggled today. And he certainly can't be diving. Bin that off right away. Wait 1 second there, chat. Just quickly just swap. Make the substitution. Ekatike down the left hand channel there. Hugo. Oh, what a ball. What a ball by Hugo Ekatike down the byline. And there's no one at the far stick. Where's Salah? He's done so well there, Hugo. He's made a chance out of absolutely nothing. He's got past the Burnley defenders. Salah. You need someone flying at the far stick down that right-hand channel. He's tried a little toe poke. It's a shot come cross anyway, but certainly done a tremendous bit of magic there. That happens again. Someone needs to be flying at the far stick to get that. Second entrance. There we go. Ball in here. Off the Liverpool corner. Second transition. Win that. God, don't be fouling him. Don't be fouling him. Got away with that, Burnley. Got the little ricochet that he wanted. Ali's out here with his goal. Collected that. There's a lot of space down this left-hand channel. Come on, Liverpool. A tremendous throw out by Ali. Come on, Reds. Get that ball forward quicker. Space opened up down that left-hand channel. Ball in. Ball in. Cleared. 2 minutes left in the first, opening 45. Just very, very frustrating 45 minutes for Liverpool so far this afternoon. Just haven't been good enough at all. Yeah. I said there, Mr. C, spot on. But yeah, goes unsaid. It is. It's a hard lesson. Hard lesson. Similar with obviously Andy Robbo, even though he's had a tremendous career at Liverpool and he's going to be a big asset for Liverpool this season, especially today as well. It's all about learning. Akatsuki. I know that he certainly won't be diving anymore after today's game. Managers and everyone will be telling him, what are you doing, lad? So, probably anticipate about a minute added on, not much. It's to Salah. Salah just couldn't quite get his touch on that. He's had a difficult start to life in the to the Premier League this season anyway, Mo. Not quite as electric start, considering how quick he was off the mark last year. It's going to be going for a goal kick. 3 minutes added on anyway. There we go, 3 minutes added on. Pick up their HPs. Obviously no Isaac on the bench, mate. So Hugo Ekitike. I'll see. Bradley, Gomez, Endo, Frimpong. I think it will be a case of bringing Frimpong or Connor Bradley on down that right hand side and shifting Dominic Szoboszlai a bit more high up the pitch. Robbo, nearly finding Mohamed Salah there. That's better, more aggression. Cullen done well there. 2 minutes left of the added time here. Of the 3 allotted. Walker. Very rare attack for Burnley. Robbo. Well done, Ibu. Ekitike. Well done, Hugo. Salah's on the last line there. He needs that ball to be found. Gravenberch. He's found Gakpo, Robbo on the overlap. Robbo, ball in. Vitz! Oh! No way. It was nearly a ridiculous ball by Florian. He's tried that. He's tried to find Hugo Ekitike. He's put that round the corner. Oh, Hugo. I can deem from his reaction as well. He'd be disappointed that he couldn't get a toe on that. Disappointing there. Minute left. Move. Get out of his way. Oh, on referee, that's a yellow, surely. Just stopping the play. Come on, last attack of the first half here. No options at all. Liverpool's options are all down the wide areas. There's no one really central picking up space. Everyone's just come. And there we go. That is half time. And a very, very, very good half by Burnley in terms of just trying to frustrate Liverpool, be compact. Yeah, as Ozan's saying there. Reds, let us know your thoughts on the opening 45 minutes for Liverpool. It's been a disappointing, a very disappointing opening 45 minutes for the Reds anyway. But certainly Liverpool will be hoping to improve. But I think in terms of just getting that first, I do think we'll win this game 1-0. It's just going to be another one of them really where Liverpool just have to grind the game out. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. But something that we can do, Reds, of course. We want to be... I know, as I said at the top of the show, on the intro, it's Liverpool at the minute. We've played extremely well in terms of picking up points, in terms of grinding out results, but in terms of just playing at our full flow, really, in regards to just playing, creating loads of goals, it's just going to be one of them again today, Reds. I think it's going to have to be another 1-0 win for Liverpool, but at the end of the day, same amount of points anyway, 3 points. And yeah, they've played, and Burnley, I know, we'll have a little look at the statistics as well, chat, in terms of statistically speaking, in regards to the performance level so far. So in terms of on the face stats, Liverpool have dominated large spells of the game. 78% possession to Liverpool to Burnley's 22. Burnley 2 shots, 0 shots on target. Total shots for Liverpool 10 shots, but only 1 shot on target. Big chances, I think that's one big chance really. I think that fell to very much Andy Robbo inside. I think that's classed as the big chance anyway. The big chance for Andy Robbo. Obviously a little nutmeg, but that comes from very much a moment of absolute pure brilliance from Andy. He'd only been on the pitch for a couple of minutes anyway, but yeah, it's just not been good enough so far for Liverpool. Accurate passes, 87% to Burnley's 51%. Corners, Liverpool have dominated 7 corners to Burnley's 1 as well, as you would expect. But yeah, it's just, in terms of just the creativity in the central areas, and this is why I'm disappointed Curtis Jones is injured as well, Reds, because he was instrumental against Arsenal coming on in that second half and really controlling the game, grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck and just continuing just to be sensible on the ball really. But yeah, I think if anyone's just coming from work, and McAllister he's very lucky, Macca, that he's okay. Hopefully he's okay. I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot of bruising on his ankle anyway, but I felt Ukachugwu should have really been sent off, was given a yellow card. And obviously Kirkez had a fantastic opportunity inside Burnley's penalty box to just whip a ball in. to flash a ball across the 6-yard box, and what does he do? He decides to dive, and we don't want to be seeing that. He's a young lad, but that's certainly what Liverpool don't. We don't do that anyway, and I'm pretty sure he'll be getting an absolute earful really from Arne Slot at half time, really, and even a full time from his colleagues, his players as well. And yeah, we don't do that over here anyway. And the quicker that is taken away from his game, the better anyway. And he had a horrendous opening 45 as well. He was really struggling. And Arne, when he took him off, he was just into. He said, picking up from the body language, he was just saying he was going like that. So I'm guessing he was too emotionally involved in the game, really. Which he's a young player as well. He's going to learn a lot from today, and let's hope he can learn quickly as well. But thankfully, Liverpool have got a very, very talented left back in the form of Andy Robbo. I know a lot of people have said about Andy, of course, he probably will move on at the end of the season, but we've got him here, and he's a Premier League winner, 2-time Premier League winner as well. He knows what it's all about, and maybe, just maybe, this season it might bring the fire back out of Andy Robbo. Not that that's been missing over the last 2-3 years. He had a disappointing last 2-3 years for Andy's great levels of performances. But the sign of Kirk is hopefully it just brings the best out of Andy this season. And if he is to go, he goes anyway. But let's hope Andy Robbo can very much win a third league title this season as well. But I know Chatty's already mentioned, I get to Arvin's comment as well, he's alluded to Salah's performance. Yeah, I think we can all concur with that as well, Ed. So let us know your thoughts on the opening 45 as well. And Grizz is in the building. How are we, Grizz? Grizz, did you get sorted on the match, mate? Hopefully you did. Bloody got that many notifications going off quickly. Hopefully you got sorted with the match anyway, mate. But yeah, Grizz, how are we, mate? Yeah, but big up there, buds. But make sure you tune into the Red Room as well. You know who Grizz is anyway. But Grizz, there's obviously the Red Room, and obviously does chat G&G with Gags Tandon on Anfield Index as well. But Reds, tune into that. It's live most Tuesdays as well, the Red Room. But Grizz, massive thank you for popping in and giving a big support as always, mate. Much appreciated. But look after yourself, mate. And Grizz, thoughts on the opening 45? I know you'll be very disappointed like all of us anyway, but it'll be interesting to get your analysis on the first opening 45 minutes, buds. Sorry to just get to... Yeah, so what was I saying about Salah? Needs to work harder. It's difficult, chat. I think Salah has been playing extremely very wide down that right-hand side anyway. He's not really been involved, if not much really. I'll quickly get Salah's statistics up in a little second, but I don't think it'll be good reading anyway going through his numbers. But I think Arvin's gone with Salah's been poor as well. I think they all have really, mate. I think there was that bright moment obviously when Hugo Ekitike had that great opportunity. It was a bit of a Luis Suarez-esque goal where on the byline created it himself, and it was a cross-come shot, but a little toe poke to the far stick. And the lads need to be a lot more switched on, like not just Salah, but the other lads in terms of rotating to the back end, the back post really to get on the end of that. Yeah, sadly no one was at the end of it. There was a little cross from Florian Wirtz to come at the back end of that game as well, where the back end of that first opening 45 where he crossed it in. It was a tremendous ball in, but Hugo didn't really gamble fully. But yeah, I think it's just about getting those. We need to, first and foremost, for me personally, chat, I'm more bothered about what you all think in the comments, but if we can very much just speed up the play, if we are forcing the ball out wide, if you get the ball out wide, whip a ball in, it's got to be quite low, because coming up against a 5 back anyway, I'm just buzzing over highlights that Kirk has dived, but yeah, disappointing Reds, but we were here last week, weren't we? Wanted to say to you, keep on believing, Reds. We just need that one big opportunity, someone to put the ball in the back of the net. We've got enough quality throughout this side. Obviously, we've got enough quality come off the bench. Rio and Gamua. Is there going to be another afternoon where he might need to be coming on in the last 10-15 minutes in the game? But yeah, or even Federico Chiesa. But I think the second substitution Liverpool might do will be taking Dom from the right back position and very much facilitating him a bit more high up the pitch, if I'm being honest. Because I know Salah's struggling as well, but and maybe put Bradley on, or we might even shift to a back three, possibly as well. I think that's what might happen, really. Because obviously with the sheer amount of domination in terms of ball possession, but we've just got to be very, very, very aware on those counter-attacks. We've had Foster, we've had obviously Anthony as well on the breakaway for Burnley. They've got the pace, but Liverpool, if we do go man-to-man at the back, in terms of obviously going free at the back, which I think we will do when we approach the 50, 60th minute mark anyway. I think Liverpool might do a shift to a back three and then just put on an extra midfielder and then shift. Obviously Dom into that more of a central role anyway, but time will tell. Time will very much tell. But it's keep on believing as well. As Grizz said there, the front four are not clicking. Yeah, it's... And I can already sense, chat, I know I don't dwell too much on social media, but I can get the frustration from certain Liverpool fans with Wirtz, but he is struggling, Wirtz, and some of the other. The link-up play just isn't there so far. It will be this season. It's going to have to take a couple of weeks, but I think a goal or an assist would be very grateful from him if he can get hold of that, but he is struggling at the minute, Wirtz, in terms of you're looking to him to try and create something, but when he's got like 5, 6, 7 players round him, defensively low block, but yeah, it's good to say it's not clicking, but hopefully it will do in the second half. But keep on believing, Reds, as I said against Arsenal, and I said already this season, like all of us, yes, we have been frustrated this season in games, but if we can grind out a result again, even though we've been dominating the ball, dominating chances created, not unreal clear cut. Obviously, only one shot on target out with the 7, but defensively, we've done well in terms of just limiting Burnley to only 2 shots in the whole opening 45. But it's just that focus is much needed in the second half. We are putting on a lot more pressure. Don't want to be conceding a stupid goal at the back anyway, where we're just switching off. But Reds, what's your thoughts on the challenge? Did you think Ukachukwu should have been sent off, the former Chelsea man? I felt, watching it straight away and even on the replay, I felt he should have been sent off. Only due to the fact that, for me, yes, he wins the ball, but how many tackles have we seen already in the Premier League? Even with Liverpool players in the past as well. Remember when Curtis Jones won the ball? He got a bit of the ball and then went over the ball against Tottenham Hotspur. Was that 2 seasons ago? In that ridiculous game, I think we went down to 9 men or whatever. Or was it the Newcastle game? Well, that many bloody red cards over the last couple of seasons anyway. But even winning a ball in the Premier League doesn't necessarily mean, for me, but I found that ridiculous. I felt Mac is a very lucky boy to be on his feet, really. That could have been a very serious couple of month injury for Maka. At first, I thought he was done because Ukachukwu, he's not meant it, but he just completely flew over the top of the ball. Yes, he's got the ball first, but it's the second action. He's gone over his ankle. Yes, football's a contact sport, but you're just endangering your opposition players as well. So, as Doug said there, big up there, mate. Afternoon, Eds. Maka needs more protection, and now 2 crunching tackles he's had from Tarkowski and Ukachukwu, but he's given yellow cards. Maka is clearly target for sure. It's the type of player he is, though, Doug. Oh, apologies there, chance narrow. It's the type of player he is, though, Doug. He's an Argentinian. He's a tremendous footballer. Typical South American all-action midfielder. Anyway, Doug, you're never going to take that out of him, really, mate. I get he needs protection, but he's a big lad. Even, he fights like a 6'5" fella, but he's not the biggest in stature, really, but his football is world class. But yeah, he's very used, especially when he played in South America, and especially for Argentina, when he's played Brazil and Uruguay and Ecuador and all the other big South American derbies as well. He's used to these tackles, but you do always wince considering how good of a player he is. But yeah, Doug, sadly, those tackles always tend to happen on Maka because he's full-blooded and he's one of those type of players that will be nipping in between the opposition feet, and it's a massive part of why he is Alexis McAllister as well, though, mate. But yeah, he is lucky, but thankfully he's okay. I'm pretty sure he's got a load of bruising anyway, but modern day footballers now. It's not like the 70s and 80s where they didn't have shin pads and all that anyway. Had a little bit of newspaper behind the socks anyway, and yeah, went out and won the league anyway. But it's one of them. No, big apologies there, chat. Obviously, there's no Isaac on the bench this afternoon, Reds, which is very frustrating. Certainly for the 700,000 fantasy football players that subbed them in, weirdly, this week. I didn't bring him in anyway, but yeah, it's they've been absolutely done there. But Zona, sadly, he's not going to be coming in for the second half, so you're looking for the likes of Federico Chiesa and young Rio Engamua, two lads that have already made a big impact on Liverpool so far this season off the bench. And if that is the case, come what the last 20 minutes, if they are needed, pretty sure the lads will very much deliver, like they have done over the last couple of weeks as well. As Matthias said there, but tired legs and eventually a minor failure in concentration will bring up the opener, but I hope we can have a game plan. Yeah, it's Matthias. This is, and I know we all love to win the big games against Arsenal and all that, but for any great side, it's all. Remember the years under Rafa? Like, how many times did we have under Rafa where we'd win away at Old Trafford, or we'd win, and then this is why I always say we've come a long way over the last 10 years. We all remember the days where we draw at home against West Brom, draw at home against Portsmouth, stupid draws. You want to be successful in terms of winning the league. Oh, looks like Arna's making that change, chat. What did they say there? So Bosley looks like he'll be. Isn't it going to be a like swap? But yeah, Bradley's on and Dominic Szoboszlai's on. Oh, chat. Mac is off, so it is. It looks like it will be big bruising on his ankle. So he's taken off. Chat. As I said there, huge second half. Come on, Neds. Come on. But Neds, enjoy the second half as well. But yeah, centre backs. Yeah. But yeah, big up there, chat. Kevin, I'm guessing you might have Liverpool on your ACCA, mate, or obviously your FPL. I know a lot of people do play FPL. But just quickly, bear 1 second there, chat. So Mackett is off. He's been substituted. And substitutions. So, as I said there, chat. So, bear 1 second there, Reds. So, Dominic Szoboszlai, he's pushed up a bit more higher up the pitch. McAllister's off. So, Dom's playing that little pivot role alongside. So Liverpool, wait. Oh, geez, there, chance. Bring Bradley on. Off that's done. So, in terms of anyone tuning in from work or out and about, Liverpool have made a half-time substitution. Conor Bradley on for Alexis McAllister. Obviously, Dom's gone in that double pivot role by the looks of it, alongside Gravenberch. So, let's hope. I'm sure we'll have an analysis from Arne Slot at the full-time whistle. That's what they used to do, Ozon. He's had a nibble there on his ankles there, Kyle Walker. Tell you what, he's a very lucky boy there, Kyle Walker. He's just toe poked that away from Cody Gakpo. Gakpo goes down his left-hand side. Oh, it's good defending, just. He's got away with that, Kyle Walker. And the end of it, it turned out to be very good defending by Walker. Yeah, Conor Bradley on. Corner for Liverpool. Oh, Hugo Ekitike missed that at the front stick. He's battling. Well done, Hugo. Gravenberch, oh, over the bar. He's absolutely levered that in to the stand. Nearly flew in there. Just too much elevation on that shot the second transition, the clearance from Burnley. Oh, just needed to be on target because Dubravka would have absolutely stood no chance. Tell you what, I think that takes a deflection. Took a deflection there, Reds. But a big opportunity. A quick start by Liverpool. But I think that little change, as I said at half time, I do think Liverpool will start creating a lot more bigger opportunities now with Szoboszlai a bit more high up the pitch. Because you're just missing, you're getting that quality from Dom higher up the pitch. Gakpo, keep it in, lad. Oh, sorry there, chat. Very sorry. Oh, it's wide. Connor Bradley breaking into the penalty box there. Apologies there, chat. 53. But yeah, there we go, chat. Up to full speed. Do apologise, Reds. Forgot to click the start. The timer. So Liverpool got a corner here now. Cody Gakpo on it. In swinger. Punched away by Dubravka. Bradley. Wirtz. He's found Salah. Little pirouette by Mo. Couldn't quite. He's struggling here. Come on, Mo. Come on, lads. Keep your heads up. But yeah. That will be a sore one, mate. I think anyone that's played any form of football. Yeah, it'll be. Hopefully the bruising's not too bad. Because if he's escaped that challenge without any bruise or whatnot, highly doubt it. But yeah, the flying fullback in Connor Bradley there. Flying at the far stick. Referee. He's got hold of Ekatike there. But Eds, come on. Keep on believing. 5 minutes into the second half. Liverpool just need to be switched on defensively as we have done so far in this game. Nothing stupid. Concentration levels at the maximum. The chances will come. Bradley. Down the right. Salah. Underlap and run by Bradley. It's opened up a bit of space for Salah. Eesh. Eesh. Not the best ball there, really. From Dom, unlucky there, lads. Oh, good, bud. Yeah. So, chat. You are new to Anfield Index as well. Welcome to Matchday Live. Obviously, you are new around here. Make sure you tune into the post-match analysis shows. If you are an Anfield Index Pro member, of course, you can listen to the whole of the post-match Raw with Dave and Trev and the lads this evening following the full-time whistle. It'll be getting recorded after the full-time whistle here at Turf Moor. And of course, you've got the Gags Tandon show following the full-time whistle. Gags will be taking you through every single kick, giving his analysis on the game as well. Wirtz. Salah. Wirtz to Bradley. Dom. Get up, Dom. Oh, he's just slipped at the worst time there, but it's much better. As I said at our time, chatter, we need a Dom a bit more higher up the pitch. And it's worked perfectly, Reds. The goal will come. We've just got a lot more better control now in the midfield. Maka was struggling. Gakpo off the left-hand channel. He's found Andy Robbo. Robbo, ball in. Seems to have fouled. I think it was Push Cullen on the 6-yard penalty box there. Got away with that, being honest. Wait, oh no, it wasn't Cullen, it was the other lad. It was Esteve. Yeah. 5 back here, chat. I think it looked like a 4 back, but it is transitioned into a 5 back, as we said. 5-10 minutes into the first half as well. But we can't expect teams to be opening up. We've got to work our way in terms of getting this goal, a crucial goal. We haven't already done so, Reds. Please do drop a like on the video as well. Massively helps out. Got plenty of shows to come already this week. Obviously, you'll have daily Reds throughout the week as well. Little previews on YouTube. Obviously, the weekend editions are on YouTube. Obviously, you got Media Matters tomorrow with Dave Davis and David Lynch as well. Obviously, you got the Red Room and Grizz and the lads, or the new up-and-coming Liverpool YouTubers as well. So, the best in the business. And on a counter-attack here, Burnley. Don't dive in. Virgil, wow. Ali's just got that. But I thought for a moment there, Virgil just let that ball go through to Foster. Well done, Hugo. Got away with that by Virgil. He's just doing ever so much there. There's Anna. Yeah, we'll get our goal, mate. The goal will be coming, Reds. It's going to be switched on at the back, but keep on working hard. Viet. That was better by Flo. Better by Viet. He gets the ball. He's really driving with a lot more vigour, really. A lot more hunger, really, and real quality on the ends of that. Just lacking the direction on that shot, but very promising to see. But just on that breakaway there, Ibu gets caught 20 yards in the opposition box. In opposition half, sorry. And Virgil just gets a little toe on that. Because that would have been a 1v1 for Burnley. So, got away with that, Reds, but that's why we've got to be concentrated. Come on, Grav. That's better. More further forward. So Szoboszlai. Hugo was at the far stick. Just didn't have the correct whip on that ball. Don't be diving in here. Oh, get up. Chalderman. Yeah, it's a foul, man, but come on. Ridiculous. Yeah. I know you tune in, mate. I know loads of yous do. Obviously, Grizz and Gags. You'll see. Yeah, you can see on the little video printer on the side there. That'll be getting updated for Wednesday as well. Do apologise, that should have been done from my end. Obviously, Media Matters. Plenty of great shows. Obviously, a little preview on YouTube as well, Reds. But there's so much great work that goes behind the scenes in terms of all the podcasting as well. So, obviously, we got Trev and Jan's show every Thursday as well. Obviously, Trev speaking to the legendary midfielder. Jan Mulby getting his unique insight on the Reds. Obviously, got the Gag Sandon show following the full-time whistle as well. Just an amazing, great community of Reds. If you've got Discord as well, Reds. Why is my telly just going off there? Don't start. If you've got Akatike, shoot, lads! Oh, Hugo. Move, ref. But just there, then, Reds. Akatike, just pull the trigger there, lads. Just put your foot through it. But yeah, if you've got, obviously, Discord as well, Reds. If you have got a Discord account, Obviously, make sure you do tune in. Get involved. The link is in the description to join the Discord community. We've got over 2,000 Liverpool fans from around the globe. Oh, I tell you what, Bradley breaking into the penalty area there. Bring it down there. Come on there, Reds. Let's get a goal. Szoboszlai! Oh, Dominic Szoboszlai again. It's a corner, but it's an absolute rocket. Again from Dom. From a similar position he scored from last week as well. But this time it's in open play. And he absolutely levers it. And for the very grateful arms of Martin Dubravka, it was straight at him. But tell you what, that was it with such venom. More of that, Dom, lad. Ball in. Oh, Gakpo. It's a goal kick anyway. I think he's tried to go for goal there, Cody. Trying to just float that into the far stick and hopefully that'll be dipping in anyway. But a ferocious strike from Dominic Szoboszlai. And it's... Was it the game... If you remember, chat, a couple of seasons ago, this game massively reminds me of the Sheffield United game that we had a couple of seasons ago. Remember that goal where Gini Wijnaldum scored? Well, he scored, but it was like it just trickled over the line. This game is screaming out very similar. We won that game 1-0, where Gini had the shot and it just went over the line and it somehow went in, but it did. Very similar for me in terms of... Oh, well done there, Bradley. Well done, Dom. Come on, Reds. Got so much space down the left-hand side. Tremendous run there by Dominic Szoboszlai. He's got the ball back. Hugo, get in the box, lads. Get in the box. Hugo, lads. Someone needs to tell Hugo, just get in the... Oh, he spilled it there. It's going to be a corner. So we approach the hour mark here, Reds. But I tell you what, just on that opportunity there, Gakpo on the byline, dinks the ball in. It's a quick corner here for Liverpool. Ball in. It's going to be something magic to score past this absolute double-decker from Burnley. Oh, Robbo. Oh, lads. It's a goal kick. Quick corner there by Liverpool. Outside the boot. A ball drifted back in by Salah. Would have been just offside. Would have been better just to leave that for Wirtz. Needs a bit of a shout from the German. Oh, come on, Reds. We're knocking on the door. But again, even still, we've had 6 shots. 1 shot on target anyway. It's going to be a... Bring that down, Wirtz. Bring it down. Take it. Ball down the left. Robbo on the overlap. Hit it. Wirtz. Oh. Tell you what. Every man to the pump, really. Everyone is needed here. From Burnley. Just every man on the line. It's admirable, really. Frustrating, of course it is, but Burnley wanting to survive in the Premier League. This is the type of application, the desire that is required to stay in the league. Now, here we go. Hannibal. Florentino Luis. On loan from Benfica. Szoboszlai, little pop shot, little dummy. But if you're wondering who Florentino Luis is, he's a defensive midfielder. So they've put on a DM. Like for like, really. So they become even more defensive. Move, ref. Referee, get out the way. It's bad enough playing against 11 Burnley Park the Bus players, and you've got the referee sitting there getting in the way. Let's add an extra defensive midfielder. And even Scott Parker's smiling himself. Hopefully HP. Hopefully it's like a TK, mate. But tell you what, we're taking our own goal at this rate, mate. In all honesty. No, done so. Do drop a like on the video as well. We've got the Gag Standing Show following the full-time Whistle Reds. On the post-match Raw. We've got a very busy week indeed on Anfield Index. Of course, Champions League football on Wednesday night. Salah. Oh! It's a cross-come shot there. I tell you what, if that was on target, I think that would have went in, you know. Because Dubravka just didn't at all know. Didn't have his bearings there. Salah would have been onside. It was a skew-if cross. And unlucky there. Conor Bradley. But Salah, tell you, that would have fell into the far stick there. Gravenberg's created 4 chances. Fair play. His most in the Premier League for Liverpool. So he's had a very good game. I think we all knew that anyway, because Grav's been alongside, obviously, Szoboszlai in the second half, but yeah. He's been that one player that's tried to at least get on the ball and create. No, we don't care about United City. In a bit. Get that off the screen. But this is where, once Isaac's back to full fitness as well, though, could you imagine if you defend against Liverpool for 70 minutes in the next couple of weeks, Hugo or Isaac or whoever starts, and they bring on vice versa, one of them off the bench with 30 minutes to go, well, what not? You know, be looking at your manager and your teammates going, what? He's much needed. So the quicker we can get Isaac into the team, we need him. Robbo. We need to be starting doing better than this here, Ed. Dubravka, get that ball on top of Dubravka's head. Because every single time he's done that today, he's punching it. I don't get why he's doing it. He's just flapping at absolutely everything. Oh, I just couldn't quite fall for Cody. Big up there, this though. Yeah. Now, this is green, bud. But we're having an absolute nightmare with the green screen, mate. So, we're all doing a blue screen anyway. Sadly, I'm going to have to put something blue in my room. But yeah. No, because of the green screen technology, mate. It's just kind of with the effect. Like, I quickly switch that off. Like, there you go. So, oh, the magic. But yeah. Robbo. Szoboszlai. Blocked again. Well done, Ibu. What a touch by Bradley. Oh, now he's out of position. He's out of position here, Conor Bradley. Ibu, get back, lads. Virgil, take your time. Well done, Grav. Well done. Virgil, what are you doing, lad? Virgil. Anthony. Now spring a counter-attack here. Be quicker here now, Reds. Get it out with your feet. Quicker, Virts. Liverpool transitioning down the left. Just need to speed it up now when we turn over the ball on transition. That ball needs to be going forward quicker. With a lot more speed. Play it. Down the right. Stretch it. Szoboszlai. But I tell you what, it's got to be Liverpool on the count, like defending on the counter attack. Just got to be very careful. I'm saying this a couple of times this season. So we're going to go into the Atletico Madrid game. This is, I suppose, it's a good a reminder of exactly what we will face. Oh, Wirtz, he could have turned there. Little reverse pass round the corner. Wirtz, he's got a good couple of seconds inside the penalty box there to get his head up and have a shot, or just have a lot more thinking time on the ball. Don't think he expected that much time in the box. As Graham said there, bring Chiesa and Rio. I think one will be needed in the next 5-10 minutes, mate. Believe, Liverpool, mate. Believe. The goal will come. Keep on believing, chat. As I said last week, and I've said already this season. There's enough quality here. It's got to be focused here. Just got to be something, an individual bit of brilliance. Just got to keep on being persistent. Even if it needs the 90th minute. Keep on grinding out the attacks. Robbo, keep on moving it from side to side. When you're playing, as we all know, when you're playing... Whoa. Keep on moving the ball side to side, stretching the play. Trying to just pick out some... We need to get Ekatike in the box, really, if I'm being honest. Hugo, get in the box, lad. I get he likes to create, just get him in the box. There we go. He's back more central now. Salah. Salah is so ineffective, as you were saying, chat, at half time. When he's playing against a low block, he really struggles. Salah. Oh, that would have been absolute case. Well, not case to the commentator, but classic. Would have been a classic one for me. Just about gone on the end of that, the far stick. He's not had much to go off, Salah, today. Away again. Get the ball and knock it on, man. Quicker. Referee! We're playing against 12 men here. Hugo off. Unlucky lad, he's not had much to go off really today. Not really had that many big opportunities for himself. Federico Chiesa has come on. And judging from the travelling cop, the noise they were making, you knew Freddy was coming on. I got bite now. Na, 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 na. Oh, Chiesa again. Robbo, what a ball, lad. Feddy nearly with literally... It was the two substitutions combining there. What a ball by Andy Robbo. Oh, it's just behind him slightly. Chiesa with his head. Unlucky there, lads. Like he did against Bournemouth. Let's hope he can get a winner today. Whatever, F. Never a shove. Yeah, he's done well so far in Liverpool shirt, Graham. I think give it another 10 minutes, Graham, and chat. I think he will come on for Gakpo, if I'm being honest. Rio. Or Salah. But yeah, it's been a 17 minutes left here, Eds. Come on. Just all about concentration levels for both sides as well. Burnley, he defended resolutely. Liverpool been poor in the final third of the pitch. In terms of trying to create any real clear-cut opportunities. But just so difficult when you're playing up against 5 men, low blocks as well. But Salah and the lads need to be doing a lot better when they do get on the ball. Gakpo. Robbo, ball in. Keep it in, Mo. Just waves upon waves of Liverpool attack. Szoboszlai wide there. Unlucky, but that's what you're going to get, really, chat. That's what you're going to get. If Burnley are going to allow Liverpool just that space and time on the ball, go for it. Have a shot. I'd rather that than have another 10 passes where the ball goes absolutely nowhere. Passing for the sake of passing. Go on, I'd bring on Rio for Gakpo, or even Salah at this moment, but I suppose with Salah, you just never know. Obviously, come up with that crucial assist against Newcastle as well. Got the goal against the fourth goal against Bournemouth. Nah. Yellow card. Yellow card, yeah. Because it's exactly like the McAllister challenge. It's exactly like the McAllister challenge. Bradley wins the ball and then he goes through the man. It's exactly like the McAllister challenge. I don't know what the Burnley fans are complaining about. Exactly like the McAllister challenge in the first half. Gets the ball and then the man. Yeah, not more than that. If you're not going to be sending off the other fella in the first half. Oh, behave, get up. Anthony trying his best to get Bradley off anyway. It wasn't the best challenge anyway, but hang on, is he not wearing shin pads? Yeah. We've been poor in terms of the final third of the pitch, Mr. C in chat. As Derek said there. Yeah. Give him an opportunity. I've given him the next 10-15 minutes. Obviously 10 minutes plus added time. Just get him on in the next 5 minutes. I personally would for either Gakpo or Salah. Salah's been awful today. Just none of the attackers have had literally anything to go off, really. But even when they do get the ball, they've just always made the wrong decision this afternoon. Yeah, as Love said there. Yeah, 20 shots, 2-1 goal. It's horrendous. It is, mate. Disappointing. Not good enough at all. Even when you are playing against a low block, you need to be doing much better with all the possession. Possession stats, ridiculous anyway, in all honesty. You can have all the control in the game, but if you're not creating anything with it, you'll go nowhere. Ball in for Burnley. So it's like moments like here. Burnley have had a free kick. And everyone's all in Liverpool's half, but Liverpool just so slow. Yeah, it's going to be a goal kick. But just even on that phase of play there, Liverpool defending a free kick. Ball's whipped in by Burnley. But Liverpool's second phase, we header it straight back out to a Burnley player. So now it's a goal kick. Liverpool starting from the back with Ibu, and everyone's back into position now, which is frustrating. It's games like this where you need V8s to just pop up, create man in these little pockets of space. It's what you were bought in for, bud. Come on. Little moment of magic. Gakpo ball in. Cleared. Keep it on the ground, Ibu. Play it to Bradley. Whip it in, lads. Just whip it in. V8. Oh no, Robbo, sorry. At the far stick. Frustrating. But Liverpool now, I swear we're literally on about 95% possession. Means nothing. Quicker. The space is in the wide areas if we can get it. Gravenberch. It's going to be a corner. Well done, Grav. If there's one player that can come away from today, if we do get a result in the next 10-15 minutes, it'll be down to that man. I personally feel. Yeah, he's been poor, mate. I think that all Liverpool's attackers today, mate, are just really poor. But thankfully, we've still got another 10 minutes to go to try and do something. It's when the onus is on us as well, because just even on corners and everything, just really sloppy. But I'm looking at like V8 and Salah and the creative players as well, because this will be the story for a lot of sides that come up against Liverpool this season, especially away from home or even coming to Anfield, putting 5 men behind the ball. So it's up to Liverpool. Bradley, little drop of the shoulder there now, and Anthony, don't foul him, Dom, don't foul him. That's going to be a throw in to Burnley down the left-hand channel. Anthony. 10 minutes left here, Eds. Come on. Excuse me. Long searching ball for Burnley. Sorted, Ibu. Thank you. Thought he was going to let him in there. Nine minutes left. Probably will be a couple of minutes added on as well. Wait, 8 minutes now. So it'll have to be a bit of a moment of brilliance. Come on, quicker, man. Speed it up. Just so slow today. So boss light. V8. So congested there. That's why you need to keep on shifting it quicker. Don't foul him. Our ball. It's our ball, that referee, man. Come on. Yeah. If they are to come away from this game, Burnley, with points. There we go. Frimpong's coming on and Rio and Gamua. I don't know why Rio's not been on a good 10-15 minutes early, if I'm being honest. But it looks like Frimpong will be coming on. So it will be a swap for Salah, I'm guessing. Frimpong will be going right wing, and Gakpo will probably be coming off as well, because we've already got Conor Bradley on, haven't we? So that's got to be a foul there, referee. And Vate's there with a very promising. And Ukachugwu in a bit, lads, and Liverpool are going to be up against 10 men here. Deserved red card, should have been sent off in the first half, I'm being honest. But Floody and Vates, that's what you want from him, really. He's not had many opportunities like that this afternoon. Just a pirouette on the ball. He's come away from Ukachugwu and he's drawn in the second yellow card. Well done, Vates. But now, Liverpool, it's a crucial next 6 minutes because he's been sent off. He's played well, apart from a challenge in the first half, but come on, Reds. Still won't change anything, really, though. It will create a lot more space for Liverpool, of course it will. But it's the free kick I'm more excited about, really, Reds. It's 25 yards from goal, it's just right-hand side of the Burnley penalty area. But you know the man who will be taking this, don't we? Especially after last week's. Joe Waddle. And looks like Brozier are coming on. Foster's coming off. Fully surprised that they haven't give the referee a Burnley kit. Still be man. But yeah, they'd be disappointed there, Scott Parker. But Joe Waddle, very experienced player for Burnley. Getting the big lad on, the big centre half, which is understandable. So you got Szoboszlai and you've got Salah over this. Could you imagine how, like, Salah's always lethal anyway in big moments and in games, the amount of goals he scores. But Salah, there's no way you're taking that. Let Szoboszlai take this. Come on, Dom, please. No. Over the bar. Yeah, that was too close for Dom. Not enough whip on that. So it'll be really interesting, Reds, the substitutions for Liverpool. So, Vate's off. I know he's had a quiet game, but fair enough. Centre half off, bringing an extra attacker on there. Gakpo's through the middle. I think it's a classic Arne Slot. Substitution where you just go and everyone up front there. That's sorry, there, chance. So we've got all the lads on here today. Frimpong on there. Special win against 10 men. Keep on getting that ball moving. Oh, Salah, man. Salah. Come on, chat. Keep on believing. But I was just coming on here. Very surprised I'm not lobbing another centre half on. Anthony. Well done. He's had a decent game for them, really, in terms of not had a lot of possession, but when he have gone forward, it'll be crucial for them in terms of staying in the league, and especially Broja, obviously being decimated with injuries. The former Chelsea man. But let's come on. Liverpool going forward here. Frimpong. Come on. Szoboszlai. Come on, Rio. Ooh. Unlucky, lads. Go again. Found Frimpong. 5 minutes. Thought there would have been more. Oh, 5 minutes added on here. Come on, Reds. The crowd getting behind the Burnley team here. Come on. Round the corner. Don't foul him. Just give it to one of the forward lads. Especially just give it to Rio lads. You know what you're going to get. Direct. Go on, Rio lad. Just drive at them. Chiesa. Just got all hands all over him there. So, 4 minutes left to go here. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. Just need to push up so much higher. Come on, quick one, quick one, quick one, quick one. Higher up the pitch, man. That's what Van Dijk's saying. Someone come close to him. Cody, man. So, right, watch Cody score here now. Real and Gamoa. Found Frimpong. Straight at him. Oh, we finally had the shot on goal, Reds. Finally had a shot on goal, an eternity. But it was right at him from Frimpong. But again, it come from Rio with a tremendous ball to find Frimpong. Come on. So there's going to be a corner here for the Reds. Ball in. Oh, it's an awful ball in by Andy. Two and a half minutes to go here. Handball! That's handball, yes! Penalty! Get in! It's a blatant handball. Scott Parker, Hannibal. And he knows it's an handball. Come on, Mo. Please score this pen. But Frimpong, yeah. Why has he got his hands up there? We're not complaining. But that's ridiculous from Hannibal. We take those. Burnley done so well, and then you've got Hannibal doing that. Come on, please, Mo. Please. Please. Still in the... Oh, Salah's missed a couple of this season, hasn't he? Oh, no. Oh, please, Mo. Please. A minute left. Salah, don't overthink it, please, lads. Please, Mo. Please, please. Get in! Get in, Salah! It's an ugly win. We've battered them, but we take those. Late goal again for the fourth week on the bounce. Get in, Mo. So happy he scored that. He's absolutely rifled that in to the top corner. Get in. Finally, we got our goal this afternoon, Eds. Fair play to Burnley, but ridiculous defending from Hannibal. But we take those and we go into Atletico Madrid on Wednesday night. We needed that. Get in. Doesn't matter. We want to... Get in there, Eds. Look, get in. I'm just so happy Mo scored, man. So happy. There we go. Come on, whistle ref. But Eds, make sure you do tune in. In 5 minutes, Gags and the lads will be live for the Gag Standing Show, taking you through their analysis on the big result from Liverpool. It's been frustrating today, but I've personally got to credit Burnley, defensively resolute, frustrated Liverpool for large spells of this game. But let's be honest, Reds, as we know, it's not our first rodeo in the Premier League. You've just got to dig in deep in certain weeks, as we have done over the last 4 weeks. We've always found a way, and the sign of a very great team is you find a way to win a game of football. But I tell you what, just blow the whistle, ref. Get in! Get in! But Reds, I will see you on the weekend. Obviously, Lou will be covering the Atletico Madrid game on Wednesday night as well, Red. So it'll be good to see Lou on the watch-longs as well. But Lou will be taking you through the match on Wednesday night. That's the schedule anyway. I was hoping to go to the game, but sadly not able to go midweek. But little night off for me on Wednesday. But Lou will be taking you through all the game on Wednesday night. Make sure you tune into that as well, Reds. So yeah, Reds, a big win for Liverpool. Certainly, we got there in the end, but doesn't matter really. The 3 points come at the end of May. They are the most important things, really. And let's be honest, Reds, on Wednesday and a couple of weeks' time, we'll have Isaac on the bench to come on, or even on the pitch. We'll have Akatike. We'll be a lot more stronger. But Reds, the Gag Standing Show will be live in the next 3 minutes. I'll quickly round off here now. We'll make sure you do tune in and get involved in that. Let Gags and the lads and everyone know, obviously, your thoughts on the game, on the post-match Plenty of content across the board, especially this week as well as we go into European competition. Head over to AnfieldIndex.com to find out even more great LFC content. £6.99 per month. You can cancel anytime. Obviously, if you're paying monthly, that's £6.99. And if you head over and if you want to pay for a yearly subscription, £4.99, £59.99 a year, opens up so much more great content. It's going to be another tremendous season for the Reds. But Reds, a massive thank you to every single one of you. If you're all watching on X or whatever, head over to the YouTube. We're closing in on 20,000 subscribers, which is tremendous. Big support to everyone, all the listeners as well over the last 14 years. Much appreciated. Plenty of content to come on Anfield Index this week as well. Obviously, busy day tomorrow, media matters and everything as well. So, Reds, thank you. I'm Jack McIndoe. This has been Match Day Live as well. And yeah, need towards my blue screen because I'm disappearing into the bloody background. But Reds, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, whatever you're doing, and go into Monday and absolutely smash it, whatever you're doing in work or whatever. And as Helen said there, and breathe. Chat, if you're regular on the watch-longs as well, I'll have a very good lie down in a little second anyway. I think we all do after that. We got there, but every great side is finding a way. But Helen, Matthias, Ozan, Grizz, all ears, Graham, absolutely every single one of yous, you're absolute legends. Have a lovely rest of your Sunday, whatever you're doing, Reds, and we can relax now and pray for a draw. We don't want to see any Manchester side win, do we? Not really. So a draw will be great for us as well. But Reds, enjoy your Sunday. I will see you next weekend. I'll see you next weekend anyway. I might see, I'll see you obviously on the Champions League night. Lou will be taking you through his first watch along, which will be fantastic for him. It's going to be great for him as well. So yeah, it's all about great opportunities on Anfield Index. I've had the privilege. I enjoy every single moment here. So it's all about opportunities. And everyone on Anfield Index, much appreciated as well, Reds. But Reds, nothing me nattering. Enjoy that win. I know you as well. And I will see you at the weekend, really, Reds. But look after yourselves. The Reds are top of the league. It's right.